Hello, this is Palicopad and welcome back to the Curious Expedition. And we have an update. We have a free DLC update, no less. It is a big one from what Johannes and Riyad have said. No, what's the word I'm looking for? Patch notes, that's the word I'm looking for. No patch notes have been released as of yet. I have literally jumped on this. Get on it, straight away. I feel a bit begrudged about when the Curious Expedition first came out and I was without internet at the time. I was waiting for the fibre optic to be installed and I feel like I really missed out on jumping all over that. So I got home from work today. I almost skipped home from work today. And they said they were releasing it on the 3rd, and today's the 3rd, the time I'm recording it. And I thought, I'm going to get home, it's going to be up on Steam, I'll be able to download it, and boom, straight in with the episode. As it turns out, it is now 11:15, so they've only just managed to fit it in to the 3rd. So fair play for doing that, but even so, a little bit late. But I thought, it got to 8 o'clock, I was like, no, they're definitely not going to get it out today. There's been some complication, it's not going to happen. So I had a couple of beers. So here I am, slightly inebriated, recording a video. Probably the first episode I've ever done after having a drink. So be patient with me. Oh, and I'd just like to add that this episode is sponsored by the beer Doom Bar. That's what I've been drinking tonight. Interesting beer, made in Cornwall in the UK, and it's named after a famous sandbank where a lot of ships got wrecked. So there you go, there's a little bit of education for you. But I digress. Let's crack on. Arctic Expanse version 1.2.0.2. I think that's important, the 0.2. That means there are rooms for improvement, one would presume. And it's all blue. And it's cold and it's brr. It's very brr. So talk about talking bollocks. Right, so here we go. We're jumping in. And we have, well, one extra person, it would appear. Roald Amundsen, legendary key expedition leader during the heroic age of Antarctic exploration. Arctic explorer reduced moving costs in deep snow. So, as I said, we don't really know a lot about the actual expansion as it stands right now. I'm sure we'll get patch notes in the next couple of days. But we do obviously have this gist of it being set around Arctic regions. But I do hear on the grapevine and talking to the guys over Twitter that there are several expansions in other parts of the game as well. So there should be new encounters, new enemies, lots of new stuff. I will cover this properly in a more sober video next week. That's my big plan. The patch notes will be released. The gents usually do their own little video just outlining what's going on, and hopefully by then I can do a little bit of a research sesh on this Roald Amundsen, who I've never heard of before. One would think Scott of the Antarctic, or maybe that's a bit too obvious, going for Scott of the Antarctic. But yeah, I'm sure this guy has got his own sort of set of stuff he's done, and we should probably look into that. So I'll do my breakdown of that explore on the next one. So because of that, because I don't want to spoil it, we will just choose an old faithful character here. But we'll just check out who he's got. He has a native animal handler, an Eskimo with a couple of little lines on his chin. I think his razor must be blunt. With an unmatched understanding of animals, this person is a fine choice if you want to gain the most out of your pack animals. Okie dokie. Well, I know we could always get those before anyway. I've got some huskies. I'm not sure if you ever actually got any in as standard when it came to... I guess we're going with him. With any of the other characters. I don't think we did. So there you go. Anyway, welcome back to Explorers Club, old friend. Blah, 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 blah. I've done all this bit. I'm just going over what I've done every time. Do I need to repeat myself? There's over 100 episodes where I say it. That's 100 times. So as you can see, we're against the new guy anyway. Car crash. Now go explore, adventure awaits. Now that stuff is what we can all rely on. I'm going to go for expedition because I'd like to see as much as we can. Or do I? I don't want this going on too long. This is just to delve in, have a quick look-see, get the video out there. We'll do it properly next week. Let's do certain death. Why the hell not? Wow! Now that is much improved. That is actually very, very nice looking. That is a fantastic map. Really nice. And we got the Arctics in there as well now, which is great. Not so much at the North Pole. I'm guessing Santa isn't going to come up as an enemy here. But yeah, I'm really digging that. That's a really nice improvement. Really nice improvement. And we get 2 choices to start. Usually it was just the one, which again is nice. It means that I'm guessing we get 2 introductory expeditions now. It's not going to be straight in with the beginner's one, as it were. Then again, we are playing on certain death. So we've got the rich jungle, which has got a few items in, and we have the looming drylands, which also has a few items in. I'm really digging this map. It's really nice. Anyway, let's go to the looming drylands. After being too excited to sleep, I arrived at the docks. The captain had yet to arrive, so I took some pleasure in envisaging my name in the newspapers. Brother Harold approached me this morning. He had boarded the ship and demanded we guide him to a nearby native village once we had arrived at our destination, in order to spread the word of God. Brother Harold. Oh! And we have a loyalty tab now. That's good. It's always been a bit awkward to know how well you're getting on with your patrons of the group, and I know they were talking about different icons to put into it, but I think that works. So you've got a maximum loyalty figure there, which is obviously 4 hearts, and obviously to have the hearts fill up inside makes it a lot more obvious on what's actually going on. So kudos as well on that. Nice addition. So there we go. We'll add that to the list of new stuff we like. At the moment, the new stuff which we don't like is a very small list. It depicts of just the title, but we have 2 things under the things we like. Yes. Well, Harold, let's face it, you've just walked onto the ship. I'm not the kind of guy to just kick you off. I don't like your approach, but I think you've got a sincere sort of aura around you. I think you'll be okay. And because I know you're getting off at the other end, and I don't have to bring you back or put up with you for any more expeditions than what we're going on right now, I'll allow it. Because that's the kind of guy I am. I'm here to service you, but not in the whole sort of devious sexual kind of way. It's more of just like a taxi. I'm a taxi. I'm a big yellow taxi. I accepted, since I would gladly do my part to help spread the word of God. Our sins will be washed away by the fame that is awaiting us. That's not very religious. That's not very religious, Harold. I'm starting to question what your true sort of, run is for this. Are you really going to spread the word of God, or are you like one of these TV evangelists who says they're in the word for God, but it's really all about the fame and money and women? I don't know. I'll have to keep an eye on you. We might have to dump you anyway. Oh, straight into it. Expedition 1. And as we sail in on the... Oh! Vertical this time, instead of horizontal. Another interesting little addition there. The open seas were glorious to sail upon, and I was somewhat sad when one of our crew called Land Ahoy. I knew this place had something special for us. I'd much prefer to stay aboard the ship, if that is something or other. Oh, Neil. Actually, you're not very loyal, considering you started. One would presume that you were lifelong friends with H.P. Lovecraft in order to be there from the off. Yet you've only got 2 loyalty. Okay. And another soldier with only 2 loyalty. Fickle these soldiers. Right, let's begin the expedition. No reason for us to keep around here. Brother Harold had marked the location of the village he wanted to reach on our map. Top and centre. Well, that's changed colour, I think. I'm pretty sure. Cute. It also stands out a lot more, which is nice. You can actually see where you're going a lot better. Yeah, cool. Right, so at a cave. Fame is building up. Let's explore said cave. We located a cave. The rocky moor seemed to lead deep into the mountain. We needed a torch to move inside. We might as well look inside whilst we were here. I agree, Neil. We got torches. Let's do it. We lit a torch and descended into the darkness. We discovered a remarkable underground lake. The water was clear as day, sustaining growth of mushrooms with a vibrant hue. If we were to invest a little time, we would surely be able to collect a few samples. Well, let's collect some mushrooms then. It took a little while, but we managed to pick a few mushrooms. Well, we know what that one is. Oh, take all of those. We've seen those before. I don't think we've figured out exactly what they do. It tastes delicious and all the problems seem to be gone for some moments. We'll try that. And we have a yellow mushroom. This peculiar mushroom is odourless and very rubbery to chew. It seems to have revitalising effects on muscles. Sounds like something new's kicking in. Sounds like there's a new disease. Right, okay. Out of curiosity, if I choose that. Oh, so we don't get a little scene anymore where we get to choose who eats it. Everyone gets it as standard. And everyone gets an elevated mood and loyalty, more importantly. So I presume you do the same. Can you hear that little sound effect as well of eating the mushrooms? I wonder if that was Riyad or Johannes who did that. Munching around mushrooms into the microphone to make it sound as official as possible. I wonder how many spores they had to delve into their bodies in order to get just that right tint of munching. The dedication. You've got to enjoy it. You've got to enjoy it. Right, so I really shouldn't make videos when I've had a drink. Right, so we've got this question mark. Let's see what's going on here. It's a shrine. It's a shrine. We arrived at a majestic structure, seemingly a holy shrine to the inhabitants of the region. All manner of plant life grew towards the sun. The portal that led inside emitted an eerie chill. I do not like this place. The structure showed some big cracks, but it seemed safe enough to explore. Well, let's go on in then. Before us lay some kind of ceremonial room. It was a truly awe-inspiring sight. I held my breath as we discovered an ancient altar in its centre. What you got? Well, that's all pretty standard from what I gather. Tone page of world creation. We'll take it. We'll take it. I'm not going to be using the book this time around, I don't think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm using the book this time around. What a glorious day. The treasure was to be mine. The moment we attained the treasure, the earth began to rumble. We hurried outside as the shrine collapsed and huge mountains erupted from the ground. Ooh. The natives are indeed not too happy. -3. That's alright. That's alright. It's still doable. We can rest here. Maybe. Maybe. We entered a native village. The villagers appeared to be a group of skilled scouts. The villagers observed us with curiosity as our trek arrived at their settlement. We moved freely about the village and considered our options with these people. Look at their jewellery. Is that gold? Are you sure you're a man of God, Harold? Really? Are you sure you are a man of God? You seem very caught up on materialistic things for a man of faith. Just saying. Just saying. I'm not one to judge. Just saying. A precious-looking stone idol stood proudly in the heart of the village. The villagers had been awaiting us. They did not seem overly fond of our arrival. They were cautious, but politely offered their help, perhaps to see us leave sooner. Well, I can't fault that. We accompanied the missionary to the village chief, who was a compulsive talker who told us about the preeminent landmarks to set eyes on in the region, including a holy shrine, which he marked on our map. The natives seemed undisturbed by our presence. They remained courteous, and we felt like special guests in this settlement. A girl placed some food by the idol. Okie dokie. Well, we better recruit. Let's try recruiting. I talked to the villagers to find if some of them were inclined to seek fame and glory. However, not one of the villagers wanted to join the trek. We seem to have gained a bad reputation amongst these people. Oh dear. Okay, well, we'll trade. We'll trade. We could... We've got some whiskey. Got some whiskey. They've got jewellery, which is nice. Oh, and teeth don't weigh anything anymore. Interesting. How much is that worth? Wow. How about the Necronomicon nom nom nom? And the metal cube. And we don't know what that does, so we want to keep hold of those. That's good for mood. Not too worried about sight. And world creation. No? Not taking it? Don't fancy it? Wow, that is not worth a lot at all. They don't even like the Necronomicon. They kind of like the cube. Okay, well, how much for the jewellery? Oh, we're good. We're good. Okay. Well, in which case, let us take a tuff or not. A cocoa leaf. Yes, that deal. Deal. And we better see if we can rest here. Are they happy? They're happier. We unpacked our belongings and prepared to spend the night with the natives at their campfire. I had the opportunity to observe the tribe worshipping their idol. I saw an old man quietly filling water into small bronze bowls in front of it. It must have been very fascinating because one of the villagers noticed my staring. She smiled and pointed to her head. Okay. Why would she point to her head? That's really thrown me. That's really thrown. Maybe I'm looking a bit too deeply into that. Let's sleep for the time being because we need the sanity. I got a splendid night's rest. The following morning I woke to face a gathering of natives. It seems my undergarment shocked them. Although we were by no means unwelcome, I sensed that the natives were somewhat unsettled by our manner. An elderly woman placed some food by the idol. So, you're shocked by my undergarments, yet you're running around in what can only be described as fancy dressing gowns. Okay. Again, not one to judge. I'm not one to judge. But I would say I'm more formally attired here than you. So if I choose to sleep in my Y-fronts and not dangle my dongle anywhere, it's for the best. You can't handle the junk under this trunk. That's for sure. That's for sure. Let's rest again. Oh. So this time it looks like we're going to have to trade. Although it didn't say anything. Usually it said something. Let's see if it happens again. Yeah, it's definitely not me clicking too quickly. The part where it says you need to pay to stay has disappeared. But that's fine. That's fine. I dig it. I dig it. You can have the cocoa plant in the box. Oh. After we reached an agreement with the villagers, we unpacked our belongings and prepared to spend the night with the natives at their campfire. The people of the tribe were celebrating the maturation of one of the boys. He looked stronger than I did, certainly. He had to run a long distance. They tried to tease me into participating in the ritual to prove my worth. We have no dice to do it. Oh, that's a shame. That would have been cool. Should we do it anyway? We might get a standing just for taking part. Let's do it. Won't let me. Oh, or will it? Oh, it did. Oh, it didn't actually help with standing at all. I failed miserably and had to endure their laughter for the rest of the night. Well, let's get out of it. Well, let's steal the idol. You let me steal the idol? The villagers caught us as we tried to steal the idol. They were shocked and drew their weapons. We fled as fast as we could before they were able to unleash their attack. It would be wise never to return to this place. Oopsie. Right, okay. So, people are annoyed, which is fine. You got to expect these things. Wow. I believe... Let me just make sure this is right. Oh, right, no, so it's plus 10. Actually, that's nice as well. That's something I've noticed. It actually tells you what you get off each of the buffs now, as opposed to just describing what it is. So you can see whether it's worth doing or not. Nice. Nice. Okay, right, so we can carry on going south, I suppose. Let's make everyone happy. Yeah. I'd have thought, and again, just going from sort of a logical sense, if you were to eat the second mushroom, that should fill back up to 20. Okay, never mind. Right, let's carry on going down south. We'll see what's going on. I'm sure there's other things to be looking at down here. There's a whole region. There must be something, surely. We'll go that way. Oh! That is also another nice little thing. So you can actually see what the percentage is that you are going to have something bad happen to you if you choose to move any further. That's really nice. That's really good. I like that. Again, it gives you the opportunity to sort of have a little bit of a calculation to see whether it's worth doing it or not. Obviously, if you've got no way of gaining your sanity, then you've got no choice at all anyway. But even so, that is a nice feature. I like that. I like that. So we've got mosquitoes. We're being chased down by the natives. 100% to go crazy. Let's drink one more. Just 20. Let's get up here. Let's see what's around. I'm not planning on surviving. This is just purely to check out what's going on at the moment. 80%, 60%. I can go with 60. Oh! That was lucky. Neil Macaulay approached me with a desperate look on his face. He had misplaced the only photo of his spouse. He begged me to remain in the area to search for it. I knew we could easily lose a day or two here. I don't want to die in this forsaken land. Focus on the expedition. Let us stay in search. Boo. Again, should we get points for trying? No. We spent a while looking for the missing object. Lieutenant Lawrence Pedler criticised my decision to waste time here and did not participate in the search. Unfortunately, we still came empty-handed and had to continue our expedition without the severely missed item. Well, let's explore. Our final destination taunted us with its golden glory. We had overcome all events to achieve success. I knew I could do it. Would I survive the journey back to my ship, I wondered. I'm right there with you, wondering on that. Let's get over here. 100%. Let's use up our last whiskey. 54, 49. And we shall see if it's something which... Ooh. Is it me or are the tribes people moving a lot more fluider? A lot more fluid. Smooth. That's the better word. A lot more smoothly. They seem to glide across those tiles then. Again, nice. Right, so I think we're going to be getting into a little bit of fisticuffs in a second. So let's explore and then we'll look at upgrading one of these guys. This bleak and foreboding place was located in the midst of a swamp, littered with the remains of long-dead elephants. For some unfathomable reason, hundreds of the impressive animals had come here to die. Okay, I was confident we would find something valuable here. I instructed the people to form small teams and investigate the surroundings. Task. And can we get away with going up north? 11. Attack the angry natives! Exclamation mark. Well, if you insist. Right, so we have just the 3. I don't think too much has changed here. I think we're good. Let's roll. Ooh, is that a couple of kicks in the nuts? Oh, it's a headbutt. Okay, well, we'll stun you. We'll stun you. And we'll shoot you in the face. Oh, no. Now we'll shoot you in the face. Oh. Oh, Lovecraft. Why are you so sickly? Why are you so sickly? That's not the best. That's not the best. We need to focus on someone. So double attack you. And we're done. Come on! That went well. And again, please. You don't stack. That's fine. We'll take the 1 down. And focus on you. Two shield. I don't think we're going to do too much damage here. Just the 2. That's fine. That's fine. We're whittling them down. It's all going okay. It's all going okay. Oh no, we're dead. Okay, so there we go. That's the new update to the Curious Expedition. It's been a few weeks since I've played, shall we say, and I have had a drinky poo. In fact, we're sponsored here. We're sponsored by Doombar. Let's take a slurpy slurp. Gorgeous, gorgeous. So there we go. That is the Curious Expedition. As I said, take this with a pinch of salt. It's just the fact that I was perusing Steam and I noticed it pop up and it was updating. I was like, let's jump on it. Let's be the first. Let's do it before the devs get their own video out. We will be the official update video. No, we won't. No, we won't. We haven't covered half the things here, but even so, it was nice to have a little look into it. And I would definitely look into the Explorer and do a proper playthrough with him next week. So there's something for you to look forward to, even if you just want to write this off. I've already written it off. I haven't even edited this video and I've already written this off. So thank you for watching. As always, a like is appreciated, and I'll catch you next week. Take it easy.